You mentioned, quote, where you want to go. Are you guys more comfortable with the expectations this year? And how much has that been addressed with the team?
Yeah, I think you guys have heard me say this. I don't really feel like the expectations have changed. The expectations in the Lash football building are always high. The expectations in Beaver Stadium are always high. The expectations in this community are always really high. That's a big reason why I came here. That's a big reason why our players chose here. To your point, are there more conversations and maybe heightened conversations going on nationally? Yes. But I think last year's a perfect example, right? We were a drive away from playing for the national championship last year, and 99% of the programs in the country would be jacked about that season and how it went. And I don't know if that was necessarily the case here, right? We win 13 games, and like I mentioned, we were a few points and a few drives away from playing for the national championship, and people were pissed. That's what you sign up for when you come to Penn State, and so those expectations are always really high. We'd been to a bunch of New Year's Six games before that, and again, a lot of programs would die to go to a New Year's Six New Year's Six game or win a New Year's Six game, and we've done that fairly consistently, and I wouldn't say it necessarily feels that way. So. And I would not say it feels any different within our building, with our coaches and with our players. But I will say this, all the hard work that they have done, the number of guys that decided to come back, they've earned those types of conversations and that attention. But I would also say to you, which I think you heard me say before again, no one cares about preseason rankings. Like, I'm not going to frame the preseason rankings and put it in my basement in the man cave. Like, no one cares. No one cares. So all that's wonderful. We want to spend our time working on the things that are going to allow us to do the things that we want to do this year, starting with Nevada, and creating the habits and behaviors that will get us there, not talking about, not spending a ton of time talking about, goals and those types of things. There's a place for it, but we're focused on what we have to do to have the type of season that we want to have.